Let's go.
Bow down to the greatest, don't make it sound. Clown, if it's beef, chew it up. Bitch, it's time to chow down. Hustle hard, call me SpongeBob, bring it around town. They say get up later, fuck that shit, I got them now. Pound, click, clack, this that gun music, homie, get that. Goons on deck, that'll action like Tic Tac. Can't keep your mouth closed, homie, we can fix that. Diss me, I'ma diss back, better get back. Niggas be thinking that they can't come till we show up. Till they do it like ding dong, ding dong. Smack him around like ping pong. Have him bitching like I was really trying to sing songs. Work, I got it in what you need, boy. Crack pills, cigarettes, down to the weed, boy. Catch me in my hoodie trees and army fatigues, boy. Ducking the law, cause you know I'm a D-boy. Work.
Oh yeah? This what the fuck it come down to?
Work.
This where we gotta take it? Hey, LC, I got you.
So
Nigga,
let's
these crabs in the barrel. Motherfuckers to obey. Rappers think that they rich, they can shout on us, okay. Niggas are so triple A, baby food. And they all a bunch of flakes, fish food. I'm in a good mood, so I'ma let you live longer. But don't get it twisted, I'll lift your lid, homie. I'm old school, I'm like daddy with the belt. But the difference is you getting bullet holes, not wealth. Ain't a nigga that can save you on God's green earth. When you coming sideways and you mess up work, and that money ain't right, and you playing me stupid, in less than 2 seconds, pound dollar gon' lose it. I'm from uptown, Morton Home Projects, rockin' with my boy LC from the BX. The Southside Bronx, collabing with Philly niggas, we shoot to kill, mad lion, none of us missing one.
Yeah, what you thought, homie? You thought I was gonna get my dogs from Philly? LCTOD, coming at your head, partner. Get ready for it.
Hands down, cause I got the shot it. All the points go through your body. And with them AKs, I'm gonna bang everybody. When the goons is on their way, nigga, get down and pray, nigga. Revolvers loaded and tuck, go ahead and make my day, nigga. I'm riding like a trucker, don't care about you suckers. Stay with the milk, so yes, I am a motherfucker. I see through you like water, so it should get out of order. Put the eagle to the back of your head like a quarter. Yeah, we getting money, oh, you not glad that we doing it? Your shorty's a pound cake, she begged me to put 2 in it. Wake and bake, West swag, ooh, that's the movement. Niggas bringing down my high and happy that they ruin it. Run up in your spot, open doors like we live with you. Safety off, fully loaded, tell me what you gonna do. Guns drawn, you be like, alright. Hands up, blast off, JJ Dynamite. Drama from the hood, whoa, nobody can stop me. Don't always drink, but when I do, I prefer those Sakis. TOD and LC, Philly to NY, the East is back, we gonna eat, and if you hate, you gonna die.
All about my money, I hit them, split them, and tear them up. Wanna get it poppin', they feel me play about getting up. I'm so ecstatic, y'all, I'm wanting the static, y'all. Flip ninjas and body, y'all, I'm running through all of y'all. Better give me 5 feet, or you be resting 6 feet. My style is so damn unique, demasking in that black heat. So I burn them, baby, I cook them good. You ain't a champ, we moving you out your own hood. Fuck, lift them, they hang them out, you ain't a threat. Run on your set, we shot, calling and cashing checks. I pity those, shit not getting the picture though. Holler at my ninjas and Philly that really fold you though. I'm diamond in the rough, we getting this paper up. Standing at the top where you other ninjas is climbing up. You know the situation, you know what it really is. Back to my business, baby ball kid, I handle biz.
You wanna play rough? Say hello to my little friend.
don't even know my name, but you been waiting patiently for a nigga like me. But you ain't gotta wait no more, cause you got me, cause you got me, cause you got me, cause you got me. And I bet you find out one to charm the way I charm, that got class that's beyond, who can sing this kind of song. And I bet you find out one, no, not one, no, not one,
Not one.
no, not one.
Let's go.
And I bet you find out one.
Been waiting for these doors to open, keep it clean. I never sold no dope, I'm hoping that my team get it in, no time for loafing. Get this dough, give some back, then I'm floating above all things. God crowned me king, so ain't no need to stress shit. When I said it, it'll sting, check the name, see love. It got a ring that you love, like holy matrimony. Church bell sings, let go to Coattail Main, like cocaine, the flow name's insane. No shame, I'm so flame, it's no brain. You looking for your 15, but no claim to fame. Your style drop, my style reign. You're so lame, stay in your lane. I'm top shelf like that all 4-6 range. You're so plain, y'all know name.
And I bet you find out one to do the things I do, to move the way I move. I got so much to prove. And I bet you find out one, no, not one, no, not one, no, not one. I bet you find out one.
Tell me the fuck does it feel like? What the fuck is you want? What the fuck is you want? What the fuck is you want? Girl, just tell me what feel like. What the fuck is you want? Said that my niggas too strong, cause my niggas too long. My nigga. I heard your pussy poppin', you should go and pull a trigger, my nigga. What it do? I heard you do that thing if a nigga had figures, my nigga. I heard that you sippin', you faded. I heard that your head is too crazy. I hope that your pussy's related, my nigga. Like if they pussy poppin', you should come and bring your friends through. Ian, me the gang, and my niggas got friends too. Ask anybody, nigga knows me. Shit is so deep. Shit is so deep. I just been smoking too long. That Henny, that vodka too strong. Mixing that vodka, the shot with the yak. Watch a nigga react. I would just jump in that pussy in black. Watch your shit run, watch it do laps. Hope that your man ain't just hating low key. Tell him that pussy is popping for me. Tell me the fuck does it feel like? What the fuck is you want? What the fuck is you want? What the fuck is you want? Girl, just tell me what feel like. What the fuck is you want? Said that my niggas too strong, cause my niggas too long. And I put up in the ocean. I just wanna be up in your ocean. And I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. I just wanna be up in your ocean. I be like, oh shit, oh shit. I just wanna be up in your ocean. What the fuck is you? What is you want? I hope that shit is too strong. I hope that shit is too strong for you.
that's your man, hope that nigga do wrong to you. So tell me what's the plan, on the side I put it on for you. My niggas is faded, fucked up, acting like we give a fuck. Who do you trust? Girl, are you willing to fuck? You should ride with a nigga, you should ride with a nigga, I'm the guy with him. I'm the guy with my niggas, we on the side with my niggas, no lie with them, Tell me the fuck does it feel like? What the fuck is you want? What the fuck is you want? What the fuck is you want? Girl, just tell me what feel like. What the fuck is you want? Said that my niggas too strong, cause my niggas too on. And I couldn't be in the ocean. I just wanna be a big ocean. And I'm like, oh shit. I just wanna be a big ocean. I be like, oh shit. I just wanna be a big ocean. What the fuck is you want? I hope that shit is too strong.
What the fuck is you want? Oh, man, they ocean. What the fuck is you want? Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? We are back like we never left. I've been off the radar for a little while now, but happy to be back home.
Yes.
For you radio.
Yes, I think we was busy doing some things.
Oh my gosh.
Accomplishing some things for, people out there.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, for you.
2017 is like being so major.
Oh my God.
So many different levels. So many different levels.
As soon as it rolled in, it was like, bam.
Gosh. Got a couple people that's gonna call in.
Nice.
Got a couple people that's gonna call in. I'm gonna definitely see if I can get Miss Trevi Perche on the line.
Yes.
Let's see if I can get Miss
Stax Cordero on the line. Yeah.
Let's see if we can get Dre Foreman on the line.
Yeah. JV on the line.
JV on the line. Let's see if we can get a couple people mismatching for y'all. You know what I mean? I feel good though. Out last weekend, we had the pleasure to be blessed to see Miss Melissa Morgan.
I know y'all enjoyed that show. That show was hot.
Right here for you radio, Miss Melissa Morgan.
And she'll be back. She'll definitely be back because, we wasn't in the building to be in her presence. But she's coming back soon.
Yeah, she'll be back.
Yeah.
It's your boyfriend. You'll have her up here. Chilling with Superstar and your boyfriend. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Hands. You know what I'm saying? Also shout out to the homie Bass, the general. You know what I'm saying? That was holding us down while we were out there. Expanding the brand. So Superstar, what's going on with you?
Whew. I got a lot of stuff going on. Tomorrow I'll be actually filming my piece in Bum Rush.
Right.
Also going to an audition. Timeless Guilt, you don't know. Benny Flames out there doing what he do.
Can we get a round of applause for the auditions and keeping it going?
Exactly. And I just wanted to let my friends also know back in Jersey, if you guys can't come to New York, there's also another casting called The Fearless One. So, y'all can hit me up, inbox me, I'll give y'all the information, 411. You know what I'm saying?
The Fearless One. Who's that written by? Who's that by?
Alonzo Herring.
Oh yeah, Alonzo Herring.
The same guy that actually made the movie The King of North. So if y'all go to YouTube, y'all can check that out. Dope. He's actually traveling, I want to say to California with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's like on tour with it now. So.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we gonna be touching that stage too, also for Porco Rich Girl.
Yeah, save the date.
You know what I mean? Sean Harvey, shout out to you. You know what I mean, for making it do what it do. He actually hosted the last Porco Rich Girl stage play that we did, and he was so blown away by the performance that he picked up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Made some calls. And people were like, whoa, we got to get that out here. So
right. So in PA, we'll be down there at some point.
There. Yeah, real soon. I'm hearing February. That's like real soon.
Yeah, that's like tomorrow.
Yeah, that's like
tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Hustle and Flow,
And get ready for part 2 because that's about to go down too. I heard in March.
So, yeah. We gonna get Stacks Cordero to come in and verify and clean all this stuff up.
Right.
Me and Superstar just speaking. We just talking to you.
Well, I know definitely April the 29th. You'll be back in Harlem.
Uh-oh.
That's confirmed.
April the 29th in Harlem, baby.
Yes. On
Fix your
114th Street.
I heard you might. Is that part 1 and 2? Or
Listen, I'm not sure which part,
All right, we
but
got-
definitely I know part 1 is in there.
so we gonna get the sauce straight to the clean this all up.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
we
we
gonna
got
get the
we gotta
sauce.
get Stacks on the phone here. You know what I'm saying? So she can clear all these things up for us.
Yes. Yo, me and Keisha, this wasn't. We're wearing gray.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
You see that?
Mm.
We're wearing gray. This was nothing.
Nope, not at all. And I got a touch of purple in there, you know.
Right.
My earrings, y'all see my earrings?
Big.
Handmade,
Yeah.
handmade by the one and only Superstar. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want some handmade knitted earrings, hook us, call us up.
I may reach you for that, Superstar.
Inbox me on Facebook or Instagram, KEESHA03. You want me to put my number out there?
No, you ain't gonna get the phone number, man. They got to work for that.
Exactly.
They got to work for that. You can't get everything, people. I just want to say that we have 2 beautiful guests coming through.
Yes.
And one of them they just made my top 5 friends list.
Is that right?
She came with me.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, no, round of applause for Kentucky Fried Chicken. And she
Akeisha
came
is in the
through.
building. Comedian Akeisha is in the building. All the way from, where you from? I think she up from, not PA.
Newark.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
She came Norwalk, Connecticut.
Norwalk, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Jesus
So
Christ.
she,
That's a different type of weather out there. They even, the women out there just look different in Connecticut. They just look well rested. You know what I'm saying? They just relax. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You get
And
your-
her spirit is like that too. She is laid back, relaxed. She come on the set, do her do, and relax.
Yeah, because she gonna go back to that big nice house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Well, we gonna chop it up, because CT females got a different type of thing going on.
It's your boyfriend,
It's
y'all.
your boyfriend. baby.
I knew
You
you was gonna
already
say
know.
that.
Yo, I feel like we've been going, I feel like strange,
I know.
you know what I mean?
It felt so good to come back.
Yeah, it feels good
Traffic
to
was
come back.
excellent,
Now, are we excited about this Chris Brown Soulja Boy fight?
Listen, I'm excited. I want to see it.
Ah,
I want to see it. I just want to see it because they've been talking about it so much.
who you got dibs on? Who you got $5 on?
Chris.
You going with Chris?
Yeah, we'll go with
He
Chris.
look like he can whoop. Yeah, he look like he can whoop that boy.
But I ain't nothing against Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Soulja Boy.
Just calling it like we see it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
I think so. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, February 18th is going down at the Symphony Space Theater.
Yes.
You are going to see a Trevi Pache production. The Defiled Bed, Pain in Between the Sheets. This is when love meets murder. And you got to figure out who killed the Senator George Brown. Get ready for an unbelievable play. Because I'm telling you, they're going to be talking about this play for a very, very, very long time.
Right.
And I'm so excited to bring it to you and be one of the front runners of this beautiful play. I don't know what to tell you, man, but we moving over here. You know what I'm saying? We not talking about it. We walking it.
Right. We walking the talk, talking the walk.
You know,
what I'm
even
saying?
Keisha Superstar is a detective. Y'all gonna get ready to see her do her detective
Yes,
stuff.
in the streets. Shout out to Eddie Rock Rivera.
right.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
That's right. It's
Yeah, a lot.
listen. We're so blessed. I hope that you guys are staying safe. You guys are out the way. But most and foremost of all, I hope you're productive. And never try to put anyone down. You know what I'm saying? Always try to put your hand out and pull somebody up.
Exactly.
There's no need for all this hating and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Let's come together, you know what I mean, and be an asset for one another, not a liability. You know, that's where I'm at right now for 2017. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
No. Actually, I don't make New Year's resolutions. I haven't in the past, I want to say 4 years.
Really?
Right. I just whatever happens, happens. I just try to be better than I was the year before, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and life is short, so I can't make any promises.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Can't make promises I can't keep, so I don't know. You know, I mean, sometimes you say things and you don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I know some people make them and they try to live up to it, but listen, I'm living day by day.
Day by day.
Day by day.
Tick, tock, tick, tock. Well, actually, I made a New Year's resolution.
Oh, okay.
I did this year, to be honest with you. And it was to stay away from miserable people.
Wow.
Like, miserable people are the worst. Like, I be at work and people be complaining. I be like, are you serious right now? Like, you have grandchildren who have children.
Right.
And we're acting like that?
Right.
I said, I can't do that. I'm not going to complain about anything else. There's a woman at my job, because I work in a nursing home / rehabilitation center. And she has no legs. And her attitude is so rich.
Right.
You know, I'll come off the elevator, she'll come to me, she'll go, Collins. I'll be like, yeah. She goes, you gonna make me run after you. Didn't I tell you that I wanted to change my diet? And I'll be looking at her like, wow, you have no legs. But you're cracking jokes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm here as healthy as an ox. We all are. And we're complaining about nothing.
I tell you. I mean, even people that know they shouldn't be complaining, they still complain. I just remove myself, basically, you know, or try to basically talk to them, try to change their whole mind of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when they come into my circle or my surroundings at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, my kids always say, Mom, you should have been a counselor.
Yeah, I can see
But
that.
I do it. I do counsel on the side, you know what I'm saying? Because I get a lot of phone calls with people going through a lot of different things. And, you know, I just give my input on maybe how I would handle it if I was in that situation. And, you know, and a lot of people do thank me for that. So, for all them people that call me late night, all them people that call me and say, Keisha, I just need to talk. Trust me, Keisha is here. Anytime, anywhere, you need to talk about anything. And trust me, what you say to me gonna stay with me. Because I got too much stuff in my head to be trying to remember.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those things that don't need to be said to nobody else. And when you're around people that can trust you with your word, because that's all you have, they don't mind sharing their pain and they suffering and their situation with you because they know that you're going to keep it to yourself. You know, and that's very important to be able to communicate with someone and they trust you like that.
And she ain't never lied. Not everybody you could go to and, you know, tell your business to, because honestly, when you tell your business to somebody, that means that you look at this person in a certain way. Where I feel safe to tell you my business, knowing it's going to stay here between you and I.
Right.
Or you want to give me something that can better my situation.
Right.
You know? People don't understand that is really a compliment when somebody says, you know, I want to tell you something about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just choose wisely this year. Everything that glitters is not gold. Trust me, I know. Sometimes your damn enemy be the one sitting right next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? God make them your footstool. Trust
Yeah,
and
they do.
believe. Stick with them. You know, it's not easy because you know what? Sometimes you want to get away from that person, but you know, you just find your own peace within and just move forward.
That's right. All you boys, stay away from my superstar Keisha. I know you're out there seething. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from Keisha. That's all I got to say about that. You ain't got to brew it. Say what you want. You stay away from Keisha. Stay away from superstar. That's it. Hating on deck.
You know what? I love you, JB, and the LC, because both of y'all act the same way. Both
Damn
of y'all
right.
act the same.
That's love.
I wish I could really get into how these guys feel about me, because him and JB, they be like, wait, you gonna hang up on me and talk to him?
That's right. I be like, so what, JB calling you? I'm
And he say
talking
the
to you
same-
right now.
He say the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but it's good to be loved, you know, from people that's not even blood, you know, and it's some sincere love behind it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess you gotta stay away from them.
You damn right, you better stay away from these crazy locos. You know what I mean?
But you know, I
local
got a
people.
good spirit and a good heart, and so, you know, I attract a lot of different people, you know?
Yeah,
I really do.
Keisha hang with everybody. Like, I don't care. Like, Keisha get it everywhere. It's, you know, you just be chilling. Everybody.
Right.
Everybody.
I'm that type of person.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
You know?
You comfortable with you.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with me.
You know what I mean?
And believe it or not, I don't see color. You know, sometimes people see color. I don't see color. I see the person's heart. You know, that's what I look for.
As I always promise, here at 4U Radio,
Yes.
we will have
We got us the caller.
Stacks Cordero.
We got us the caller.
Hello, caller,
Hello.
you there?
Hey, caller.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up for you, radio?
I know that voice.
You know what I'm saying?
Sexy.
What's going on?
Thanks. Give everybody the 411 on what we doing with Bum Rush first. No, Poor Girl, Rich Girl first. Give us that information because LC done threw out some dates and stuff like that, so we need some confirmation on what's going on with Poor Girl, Rich Girl first.
Okay, well, the first performance for Poor Girl, Rich Girl, we're going to be back in Harlem at Watley's. By popular demand, we're going to be doing part 1 because we have quite a few dates coming up, which will be back-to-back in springtime. So I can't give you guys part 2 if part 1 is still popping.
Right.
So, yeah. So April 29th, that's the first date that I can definitely confirm, and that's going to be at Watley High School. Then we have quite a few dates coming after that. In June, we're going to be in Atlantic City. And, yeah, so hopefully I'm still in the 3rd chapter with Poor Girl, Rich Girl, the novel, but I'm hoping to be done by April. So keep your fingers crossed so I can make that happen.
Yeah. You so busy. I don't know, baby.
What?
I said you so busy. April's
I know, but I got to make time. I pictured it. I seen it in my head. I'm like, it has to happen.
Okay.
It got to happen.
That's so awesome. So, you know, why don't you tell us what's going on with you?
I can't hear.
Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2.
What is he saying?
Stack, you hear me or you hear LC?
I hear you.
Oh, Maybe
Hello?
something wrong with your mic.
Hello?
Stack.
Yeah.
See, she hear me. Okay, L Scissor want to say something. We gotta check out the mic.
1 2 1 2. Microphone.
Microphone
Can
check.
you hear
1
me?
2 1 2. Give us a second. We
Can
gotta
I-
make
how
sure
do-
our mics is
Okay.
working properly.
Well, while you're getting that together, I will say that I am super excited about Bum Rush.
Yes.
Season 2. Yes.
Check. You hear
Oh,
me?
that's you?
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
All right. All right.
What's going on?
Nothing much, yo. We just was filling in the dots and the I's and crossing some T's. Because I was saying that I know we're gonna be touching the stage pretty soon. For
Yeah,
Poor
we
Girl,
are.
Rich Girl. But, you know, I just couldn't confirm dates, and I didn't want a lot of the people. So, you know, we wanted to get you from the source. And
right.
Here you go calling right now on time.
Yeah, and actually, since I know you have such a poppin' audience, I'm going to say that I'm going to mix it up a little bit for the April 29th show, and I'm going to have some auditions. I want to see some new faces.
Nice.
Yeah, because everybody is busy. Either we're filming, we're doing this, we're doing that. So I want to see some new faces, get some new energy going in Poor Girl, Rich Girl. That way I can have some understudies. So if you're listening, you can hit my inbox on Facebook. Yeah, man.
That's what's
Just hit me up. Just say Poor Girl, Rich Girl info, or you can hit Keisha or LC, and your information will come to me.
Right, definitely. See? Only on 4U Radio can you get that.
That's right. The exclusive.
Yeah, you already know what it is. So, Stash
Yeah, man.
Cordero, why don't you tell the people what do you got going on and what are you working on? What are some of the projects that you're working on?
Wow, I am working on a another web series called Silent Cries with Zenobia Alexander. She's a Guinness Book of World Records author. She puts out like 4 books a month, and Silent Cries is her book series. So as we get closer, to the date, to the release date, if you guys can have her up there, she's amazing. I've never heard of anybody. I had a hard time getting off chapter 3. She put out 4 books a month. This chick is bad.
Wow.
So yeah, you gotta She needs to come up there. She's busy right now, rehearsing, but it's definitely something that's sought after. It's a national bestseller, now becoming international bestseller. So this is something that's highly anticipated, and I'm very excited about that project.
Nice.
In addition, there's another web series that I'm working on, and then there's the play Thou Shalt Not Kill, Chevy Perche, and that's on March 18th. So my schedule is pretty packed. I'm excited. And there's another film I'm working on, too. Be filming that at the end of mid-February, I think. So, yeah, my schedule is busy, and it's pilot season. So I'm a writer on a project for a pilot that's being shot as we speak. So I'm excited.
Wow.
2017 look real good.
Yeah, see? How you gonna have time? It's only 7 days a week, Stacks. I don't know how.
I know. Listen, man. You can listen. You gotta be a strong person to deal with me, because my schedule is bananas.
I know that's right.
Girl, how you getting that? How you getting that? How you visiting Pipe World if you got all that?
What you said?
Pipe World gotta wait.
What happened? What world?
How you visiting Pipe World if you got all that work going on?
Listen, it's okay. I'm sorry. Let me go to the other one. You said the Pipe World?
How you going to Pipe World if you got all that work in, girl?
Well, what I can say about that is, again, the person has to have a lot of patience with me. If you don't have patience, and if you don't see the bigger picture, then, I guess I just gotta wait for it.
That's the political. You know what? That's the political. She's good.
What you want me to say? How honest you want me to be?
She's so well prepped.
That's the truth.
Her PR person told her.
That's the truth. That's the truth. The person that's gonna give me that, first of all, they gotta be A1.
Right. That's right. I ain't mad at you.
Listen, I'm busy, so when I get it, I want to go to sleep. You feel me? Okay, good.
Oh yeah, knock me out.
Don't be lazy.
Okay, you know what? Thanks, Mrs. Stacks Cordero.
Stacks,
why you making me hang up now?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Stacks.
Right, Stacks.
Yo, listen.
He wasn't expecting that, Stacks.
Good. Are you ready?
Yo, Stacks. I just want to say that, you know what I mean? People, we always give you your props, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell you gave a platform for a lot of people. For sure.
I definitely appreciate that. I love y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, we appreciate you because, ever since Poor Girl, Rich Girl, we've all been bitten, by the acting bug into now to the point where some of us are even becoming creatives and directors and,
oh my God, Envious.
Yes.
Your project, Envious.
Yes.
LC has a short film that's going to become a web series, and it is amazing. It's a thriller.
Yes.
Yep. And I thank God we filmed that last year, but there's more to come, right?
Yes.
So again, 2017 looking crazy. Wait till y'all see that.
Oh my goodness, they don't even know that thriller is going to be so
I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, Al.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I got my writing team together. I got some people on the side of me that got a serious pen game, and we're going to start putting that Envious web series together. So get ready for that. It's going to be the first thriller on the web right now, on the computer.
Right, on web.
Thriller. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hopefully we can get those Nightmare on Elm Street thrillers going on, right?
Right.
That's right. Let's do it. I don't mind being Nancy running down the block screaming. Let's do it.
Oh, it's gonna go down. Yo, listen.
And Destiny, you know how she works.
It's gonna go.
What?
Part 2 is really, I'm serious. Part 1 is great, but part 2 is like, wow. Like I'm taking this thriller to a whole different level. Like it's not even playing. I'm not even playing.
I'm excited. Listen, I'm claiming sold out for you. Everybody wants to see it. Oh, again, another web series that we're going to be working on is Dear God.
Wow.
So that's to come later on. That's later this year. After I surpass these projects that are right in front of me.
Right.
Once I get past these, I'm still going to be working on it, but we'll start filming more towards like the end of spring.
Wow.
Okay.
So y'all gonna get Dear God the movie?
Yeah.
She's stretching.
Well, they'll get Dear God the web series.
It's gonna be
the web series.
Yeah, it's gonna be a web series.
It's gonna be crazy.
So don't take on no more jobs, Stacks.
Yeah, no more.
That's it for right now.
Right.
That's it for right now. But the thing is, that everybody that I'm working with, you know, God bless everybody that I'm working with. Everybody is grinding really, really hard, and I'm in great company.
Yes.
So I'm not mad at my schedule. Even though I did get something confused and I ended up in somewhere where it's like, oh, it's canceled. I'm like, oh my God, I came over here for no reason.
Right.
So that's kind of like when you like, all right, I need to pay closer attention to text messages and the schedule because it does get crazy. But I don't feel like I need an assistant just yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't
Well, you
think
know
so.
what? You are super dope, Stacks. We bless. God bless you, Mama. And we
Thank
gonna
you, you
speak to
too.
real soon. You know what I mean?
All righty. I love y'all. Have a good night.
We love you too, Stacks.
For you, radio.
Yeah.
Later.
All right.
Yeah, so you see,
bless her. Oh my
yeah,
God,
she's
I
getting
love
it
Stacks.
popping. Stacks is everywhere.
She was the first person gave me the opportunity to actually, you know, be behind the camera and
curtains.
also, and the curtains. The curtains and the camera.
Right.
Y'all gotta go check it out right now. Go check out the trailer.
That's
Dear
gonna be
God.
dope. That's gonna be
On
dope.
YouTube by Stacks Cordero. You'll see Nita.
Listen, everyone, we are going to be right back. It's going to be more good times on For You Radio here with Superstar Keisha and your boyfriend LC, and we will be bringing up our comedian.
Yes, Akeisha.
Akeisha and Superstar be back with you in about 5 minutes. Stay locked, y'all. For You Radio. You heard?
Yes, check out this video. It's fire.
I'm in the zone with a shot of that Patron. Tell them keep it coming, player, cause we drinking on. Got my monkey on my back, and I'm trying to shake it off. Oh, you don't know how we do it when we do it, it's on. Got my gut feel right, and I'm trying to crush tonight. Shorty, where you going, baby, cause I'm trying to get right. If you rolling with me, baby, then you know I'm in that zone. System blasting, music spinning, cause I'm getting on. And I'm nice like that, I rock my swag like that.
And I'm nice like that, I rock my swag like that. And I'm nice like that, I rock my swag like that.
And I'm nice like that, I rock my swag like that. So when you move like that, I wanna chase that cat bottoms up. And I ain't talking Nicki and songs. Voulez-vous, chef and more, we be getting it on. So just
put me in the zone.
Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with. Put me in the zone with. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron.
Put me in the zone.
I'm in the zone when it comes to getting busy. You can see I'm on my crazy, make moves for the city, light 'em up and put it in the air. I'm getting love from these players and all these ladies in here. I got 'em locked, where you at? You sipping up on that yak? If you not, put it back. My people are handling that. What swag? Something that you all should be knowing. Ain't got no love for these haters, but yo, you do keep me going. So if you mad, don't be. We doing it big C. Got them bottles coming regular. Holler at LC. Got me posted like a lamb. I'm feeling the vibe. Here's my number, hit me up. We doing this all night, so just.
Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with. Put me in the zone with. Put me in the zone. Put me in the zone.
Your boy L's getting money here, upgraded like every year. No, I'm doing numbers, it's just a statue, I'm proud to get. Never falling off, I leave that homie for you to do. Playing my position, got me singing nothing clear views. VIP, skipping lines, but carpets is my time. Swagging on them, baby, they recognizing the true crime. Call them up, tell them a real brother is in the spot. Got these ladies bugging, they boys chilling and binding up. That's what's up, hitting them from all type of angles. Shorty slide with the player, got the tab, see you later, and it's out. Never think I'm taking the loss, I'm on my sugar talk, baby, dust me off, so just.
Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of Patron. Put me in the zone with a shot of
you in the zone. Flaming on the gun. Got you in the zone.
Put me in the zone with it. Put me in the zone with it. Put me in the zone with it. Shut it up, Patron.
Put me in the zone.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Daddy's little girl had a good time at Arlenda's house? Oh, my baby's out here. Yo, what's going on over there?
We know who you are, your daughter, so it's best to keep your mouth shut.
This is Christine. The little girl that was kidnapped. Did you see her that night?
Didn't these guys say they knew you and your daughter? Yeah. Taking the chance was really worth Jaden's safety?
This shit ends tonight. Tomorrow morning, I will be king.
I ain't no snitch. You are a cop. And don't forget about it. Oh, shit, yeah.
You set me up. Take it to the right.
I keep telling you, babe, you can't fuck with me.
Rap at it, back at it, homie, here I go. The beats banging like Howard from Orlando. I'm not playing when I tell you that your boys are go. You better sign me on the real, cause I'm the next to blow. I'm not faking, I'm just killing what they call the flow. You need some help with it, just holler at your boy, yo. They stuck on it, better get it, cause it's no surprise. The truth is here, you can't believe it, open up your eyes. I spits my game, homie, what the hell is you looking for? When you stack and keep getting more, shuts it down in 2 seconds or more. Drop my verbs and get ready for more. L's and B's, I catch reckless show. Break the hate and make moves on y'all. Give me a spot or I'm taking yours. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. And I'm gon' get mine, homie, don't you mess with it. And I'm gon' get mine, homie, don't you mess with it. And I'm gon' get mine, homie, don't you mess with it. And I'm gon' get mine, homie, don't you mess with it. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. I'm what they talking about, homie, I'm a black boy. It's no secret how I'm speaking, I'm a weak and those who keep standing in the way of me touching dough. A spaz addict, gotta have it when I'm on the go. You ain't relating, you should grab your things, you need to go. I'm so deceiving when you see me, I'm a G-Mag. I love the ladies when you see me, tell them holla back. You on the block and you ain't moving, what the hell is that? I get busy, I'm a threat, so how you liking that? I get my point across, I'm shocking and I fade them off. My crew out here, we kicking off. I flip my game and dust it off. You dudes out here, y'all get confused. You cut my way for sure you lose. I get my stacks and then I move. I'm not that snitch, I'm not that dude. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. And I'm gon' get mine. Homie, don't you mess with it. And I'm gon' get mine. Homie, don't you mess with it. And I'm gon' get mine. Homie, don't you mess with it. And I'm gon' get mine. Homie, don't you mess with it. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. I'm what they talking about. Homie, I'm a block boy. Hey, 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 homie, I'm a block boy. Hey, 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 homie, I'm a block boy. Homie, I'm a block boy. Homie, I'm a block boy. These dudes are not high. I'm about to blow the spot. Show these ninjas how I ride. Yeah.
Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play.
Yeah, I tell you what the business is. It's LC, Sizzle Tracks, Caliente, yeah. I'm Bronx bombing on them, cool like that boy Hurt. I'm running things, celebrating like that boy Dirt. I'm ice cold, juice bluer than that fish Nemo. You better tell your boss like, yo, we be more people. I'm on my game, slaughter everything for that change. Money, gotta get it insane. Spit that crack and bring it that pain. Roll with dudes that carry that bang. Shorties love the way that I bang. I'm so hot to melt the track, man. Money over chicks and not reverse, man. Hustle hard to get what I came. Put it in the air and pop the coke, damn. LC sizzle, sizzle the track, man. Hand to your head, salute the kid, dang.
Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play.
I be in the club, VIP status.
Yes.
My shorty is a 10, she a twin, she a baddest.
Yes.
We popping bottles, it's classic. Appearing these places like it is magic. Driving through traffic, ready to mash it, I bring it back with baby girl taking pictures and news. Jackie Onassis, ballin', I'm massive. You playing the wall like you are plastic. Champagne toast to good times. Shorty hit me on my line. You so fine, you be my dinner whenever I dine. I'm so slick, bring you all tons of gifts like I'm Saint Nick. Sit on my lap, smile on your face, you feeling all that. It's wavy, forget all those haters who try to play me. I show them that I move big in case they think it's gravy. I rep Queens, the home of the money getters that get cream. Gotta get things, brush all the dirt off my shoulders, bright bling. The time now, popping big bottles, you know we go out. Team weapons, no doubt, I bring it back, show out.
These dudes are not high. I'm about to blow the spot. Show these ninjas how I ride. Yeah.
Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
I'm about to shut them down,
let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rosé, big bottles of that rosé.
rose. I'm about to shut them down. Let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of that rose. Big bottles of that rose. I'm about to shut them down. Let them know that we don't play.
Yeah, West Swag, Ty Brand, Inf Black, Bass, Zone. Shout out the Dark Age. Tommy Two-Face was good. 2011 Ill and Out Scratch.
Big bottles of rosé, big bottles of rosé. We about to shut it down. Let them know that we don't play. Big bottles of rosé, big bottles of rosé. We about to shut it down. Let them know that we don't play.
This shit ends tonight. Okay? Tomorrow morning, I will be king.
I ain't no snitch.
You are a cop. And don't forget about it. Oh, shit, yeah.
You set me up. Take it to the right.
I keep telling you, babe, you can't fuck with me. Daddy's little girl had a good time at Arnetta's house? Oh, baby's out here. Yo, what's going on over there?
You know who you are and your daughter, so it's best to keep your mouth shut.
This is Christine. The little girl that was kidnapped. Did you see her that night?
Didn't these guys say they know you and your daughter? Yeah. Taking the chance was really worth Jaylen's safety?
Y'all see that? Thomas Gill. Listen, tomorrow, you guys, there will be audition for Thomas Gill. Inbox me on Facebook, Keisha Williams, and I can give you the 411, or Levon Collins. He can give you the 411. But tonight is Superstar Comedy Corner. Y'all know I usually have it the third week of each month, but I had to come today because last week, of course, was the third week. I was kind of busy, you know, doing the bonus. So coming to the stage, I have Akeisha, all the way from Connecticut. Wonderful, wonderful, spiritual comedian. She do clean comedy, and she can give us some raw comedy. I don't know what's on her mind tonight, but you know how it is. They go with what they feel. So Keisha, come on out here and let everybody see this beautiful young lady.
Thank you so much for having me.
little bit about herself right now. Actually letting everybody know what you're doing, how you get where you got to today, and what made you start doing comedy.
Answer that now.
Oh,
okay.
Well, actually, yeah, answer that now, Kim.
Okay, well, I started doing stand-up comedy about 2.5 years ago. I had thrown a birthday party for myself. I had been a fan of comedy for so many years, and there were about 8 of my comedian friends that came by to do a set for me for the party. They encouraged me to get up on stage and perform in front of everybody. It felt good, and so the rest is history. I just kept doing it.
Wow.
I'm having a blast.
So what's one of your favorite comedians that's out there?
I would have to say definitely D.L. Hughley is going to be on my top list. I love the person that he is and how he views politics the same way that I do. I think he's a real cool dude. I met him a few times. He's really nice. Barry Ribs, Artie Robb, Dennis Stratford.
Yeah, she named. Yeah,
name
them all.
A lot of local comedians love all of them.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Now, what made you think that? Did you ever think that you was funny when you was younger? You know, like in school, was you one of the class clowns? Was you one of those type of people that laugh at anything or make funny jokes? Because, you know, sometimes it start there. Your teacher always getting on you. Listen, what's so funny? Stop making jokes. We here to learn. So was you one of those students?
Absolutely not. You know, a lot of comedians do start out like that, but honestly, I was not. I wasn't a very serious person either, but I definitely was not a class clown. I used to laugh a lot, though, at the class clowns.
Oh, come up a little bit so they can see you because you were against the wall. So, Akeisha, I met her. Actually, she was on stage at the one of the shows in Jersey. Then I happened to see her actually in New York with Purnell, of course. He was there. Kenny went. Yes, Marcus Madness. Kenny Williams was there. And you did a fantastic job. And I took some fantastic pictures because she told me I did. She's like, Keisha, I like that one. Send that one to me. You know, after she got on stage, of course, I show her the pictures, and she was very, very grateful for that. So without further ado, here you have it, Akeisha. She's going to give you some clean, maybe. She might get some I don't know. Just, you know, let her do her do. She's going to surprise us. All right, Keisha.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you very much to Keisha. Keisha, you know, this is a really good setup here. I love it. You know, you and LC over here. He's such a good-looking brother. I think I might think about Bill Cosby and him a little bit later. You know, that's what I do to the good-looking brothers. But anyway, don't call the cops like my last boyfriend did. That's the reason why he broke up with me and stuff. He's just such a bad sport. Anyway, I was kind of nervous coming up here. You know, I was speeding from Connecticut coming out because I thought that I was going to be late. And then, you know, I have this suspended license that my boss keeps bothering me about. She's like, Akeisha, you can't keep working here and getting your license suspended all the time. You can't keep doing that. I'm going to fire you. And so I told her, I said, well, you could just get somebody else to come over here and sell all this cocaine. I don't have to put up with that. I believe the heroin dealers are a lot nicer to their employees. They send you on vacation and everything. Yeah. So I know that the fellas, they always, you know, notice the sexy body that I have here, and my dating calendar is filling up really fast. Just wanted to let the guys know that I only have 364 more openings left this fiscal year. Better hurry up and ask me out fastness. And then there's a lot of the ladies, the pretty ladies with the flat stomachs, you know, at the beach. They're looking at me all disgusted in the summertime at the beach. I want to let them know that they don't have to be jealous of this muffin top that I have over here. You know, this is authentic. It took me a long time to get one of these. All right? I worked very hard outside of the gym for this one, ladies. Yeah. And I also wanted to let those flat stomach ladies know that I was a perfect 10 at one point in my life. A perfect 10. Yeah. One whole year before I turned 11. That was the time that I was a perfect 10. Yes, that's right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's one of my favorites. Yeah. I got 2 kids in college. You know, I got a 22-year-old and a 20-year-old. They're both in school. And I'm very proud of them, but they're very expensive. You know, having kids in college is extremely expensive. You know, every single time they got the handout. My son, he asked me for a pair of Beats by Dre headphones this Christmas. So I said, okay, I think we got about $75 before I max the credit cards out. I can get us a pair of Beats by, sure, I'll get you a pair of Beats by Dre headphones. I called up the Beats by Dre people $358.17. for a pair of Beats by Dre headphones. I said, but shit, y'all don't have no Beats by Milli Vanilli? No Beats by MC Hammer or Buju Banton? None of those, huh? None of those beats. Yeah, so I know that Donald Trump just got elected, and you know this country is just up in arms. It's just so much racial tension, and a lot of us are very scared to talk about race relations when it comes to black and white people. But I just want to let everybody know that prejudice and discrimination is not the issue that I have with white people. It has nothing to do with Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or the civil rights movement. The only real issue that I have with white people is that they make nasty ass potato salad. You know what? I crack myself so up on that one. That's one of my favorite jokes too. Anyway, I'm going to turn it back over to Keisha. You know, I'm having such a good time here. I cannot wait to see the rest of the radio show. And thank you so much for this opportunity, Keisha, and I'll see you and the rest of the crew. Thank you so much.
Get back here, girl. Say thank you for coming.
Love
yeah, my
you.
mic is on. Thanks for coming, King. I really appreciate that.
No
She just wanted to
problem,
come by and
anytime.
say hi. You know, this wasn't actually one of the comedy corner, you know, this Friday, but you know, I hooked her up. She wanted to come through. I said, come on, give up a couple minutes. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Another platform for everybody to see your talent. I really appreciate you coming to For You Radio, and feel free to call us and come again.
Anytime,
all right?
my sister.
Now,
Thank you.
give everybody your handles, how they can get in touch with you. Also, let them know that you do other things that you do besides comedy, because you never know who's watching. We have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
So put that out there in the atmosphere so everybody that's watching, tuning in, can tune in and get your information.
Absolutely. They can catch me at Akeisha Casimir. That's AKISHACASSERMERE. And I'm really excited to say that I just launched a very small media company called Casimir Media. And I'm going to start managing comedic actors and all kinds of other artists. So I'm really excited about it, and I cannot wait to see how it turns out.
Wow, well, you heard that. Listen, y'all got to check her out. She's doing some great things in 2017. Listen, don't forget this face. Don't forget this face. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back after our little commercial break.
Thank you.
Yeah. What? Okay. Let's go. Yeah. I can see you tempted tonight. You wanna ride with a brother like me, LC, baby.
Good morning, babe. No, I don't like my baby working extra hours, especially when you know that I can take care of you.
Babe, you good?
I think I forgot my phone.
That's your phone?
I gotta go back upstairs.
Babe, I told you you should have let me get in that shower with you. Your mind would have been right.
Oh, listen, my sister's having her baby shower. Be on the lookout for the invitation. Hope you can make it.
Oh, Stephanie, that's my girl. Of course I'll be there.
Who is this?
That's Nazir, my ex-fiance. He's my past, and you are my future.
Tonight. You don't know what it is to suffer, but you will in due time. I can't wait to meet Mike.
Oh man.
There you have it.
That's right, baby.
Trailer.
said we
Envious.
back like
Did y'all
we
see
never
us in
left.
there?
Now.
You did a dope thing. That was wonderful.
Oh man, let me tell you something. Envious is super dope. Like I told you, it's a thriller. It's about a guy named Nasir who can't get over the fact that his ex-fiance has moved on. He feels betrayed because she know he was a very sick man and he had some issues mentally, and he basically wants to take and destroy everything and anything that she loves. And I had the pleasure to work with the beautiful superstar Keisha, Based General, Stax Cordero, Steve,
Ebony.
Strickland,
Don't
Ebony.
forget Ebony.
First and foremost, I want to say
Gianna,
happy birthday to my sister, Ebony. Today is her birthday. So I want to take and tell my sister that I love you. I'm very proud of the woman that you are becoming. And we are going to have an amazing time later on for your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Today, my sister's 31 years old.
Oh, God bless her.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Ebony.
Happy birthday, sis. Love you much. So she's in there as well. Gianna's in there. My son is in there. Frank Isabel, Shamika as well. Nikki. You know what I'm saying?
We had so much fun on set.
Oh, yeah,
that
we
one.
did. Oh, yeah, we did. Matter of fact, you should tell the people about your role. Who do you play?
Oh, Destiny, this blonde chick that like to go out party. I'm a party girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take his girl out to get over him, and eventually I'll get there. She gonna party hardy with me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to John from Out the Box Entertainment. You know what I'm saying, for shooting that. Now, how did you feel about Nikisha?
Oh my God, I loved her story. I love her. She always have a great story behind her comedy, and people deliver comedy different ways. Right. And sometimes it's not all about that hardcore. It's just the stories behind it, and it's so realistic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She speak realistic things,
Right.
and it puts you in a state of mind of thinking about what she just said and saying,
My favorite line.
What's that?
Favorite line, Keisha.
What was it?
So, once upon a time in my life, I was a perfect 10. Yeah. I was a perfect 10. For one whole year. Before I turned 11. I'm like, okay.
Right.
Is in the zone.
Right. Her story. God bless her. Nikisha, thank you for coming through. And
She's
giving
dope.
us something.
Nikisha's dope. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in to us right now at www.inthemixradio.com. And shout out to all of you who are clocking and watching me and Keisha right now live.
Yes.
While you are at home. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who's doing things, making big moves. I see you, Unique. I'm going to get you up here. She's going to be a guest pretty soon, y'all know. She runs her own organization called the Single Mothers.
Nice.
So she has her own organization called Single Mothers, and I will bring her up here so she can take and reveal what that is all about to you guys.
Right.
Andrea, what's up,
Nice.
mama? How you doing? Okay, now, coming to the stage.
Oh, God. We got Regina in the building.
And what are we going to find out about Regina?
She's an author, an actress, entrepreneur. What? The girl is fire. She's coming, and she's going to let you guys know all the things that she got going on, how she started, what made her start, what made her go through, what she went through, and her stories behind her book.
Yeah.
I hope she wrote a couple of books to show y'all.
Well,
the cover.
Let's wait no longer. Coming to the stage.
Yeah.
Coming to the stage to grab the mic and sit with the superstar. Ladies and gentlemen.
Regina.
Welcome Regina to the spot. Have a seat, Miss Lady.
And she have a book.
We like that. Entrepreneur. Bruh. Well.
Hey.
Settle up a microphone
yes,
there.
Here you go.
Here you go, Miss Darling. There goes your headphones right there.
These ones that you can hear.
You know, you can hear you. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. It will be here, all glory. Well, hello, Miss Lady. How are you?
Glad you made it safe and sound.
Yes.
You know, so let the people know. Tell them your name and where you're from and all that good stuff.
Well, I am Regina Hardy, and I am a published author. I'm an actress. I also do film production behind the scenes as well. You know, I dibble and dabble everywhere I can.
I know that's right. So I see you have one of your books. What's the title of your book again?
The title of my book is My Journey to a Side Satisfied and Finding Myself in the Process.
So you see?
This is actually my first book, and it debuted on back in June of 2016.
Okay, so what made you start writing? What gave you that idea to say, you know what, I want to do something and make a book and create a book? What made you do that?
You know, I had to start to realize that, granted, my life situations and issues that have happened to me were mine, but I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the first one, and I wasn't going to be the last one. A lot of my situations kind of put me where I felt that maybe I could help somebody else either as they were going through or before they went through, just by telling them my story.
Wow. And this book is actually dealing with your story.
That is about my transformation, not only about weight loss, but about the ability to think positive. If you change your mind, you can change your life. And I had to start there. You know, you start at the top and you work your way down.
Right.
You got to start on the inside and work your way out. You know, you can't just do one without the other.
So when did you start writing this particular book?
Wow. I had been taking notes my whole life. With so many situations, I've always said I wanted to write a book. So I would always start it. But then life would get in the way and I would stop. Obstacles would either make me feel a certain way, or I'd be embarrassed about what I was going through and be like, I'm not telling nobody this, and ain't nobody else gonna understand, and why should I talk about it? And then I would have a good day and be like, you know what, I want to write again. So I'd start writing again, and you know, you just gotta pick it up where you left off.
Okay.
And then eventually you take all your notes, you put them together, and before you know it, you have a book. Like, everybody has a story. You just gotta be willing to tell it.
Right. And you know, some people don't like to tell these stories because, you know, certain things they just don't want people to know.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, there's a lot of mystery things in here that people would like to know and that you didn't want to share, and you just figure, you know what, let me do it.
I definitely had to say let me do it, but I wouldn't say secretive kind of things. It's definitely, I mean, it's raw, you know? It's things that I've been through, and literally, you know, it'll talk about me being homeless. You know, I've lived in the streets of New York. I've lived in 4 of the 5 boroughs. I've been through the shelter systems, and I did that with 2 kids. You know, I've been through sexual assaults. I've been through, you know, all types of stuff, you know, abuse. I was in a domestic violence relationship, you know, but I've done all these things, but my thing is, look where I am now because I didn't let those things stop me.
Right.
So it's just a matter of letting people know, regardless of what you're going through, you never know what tomorrow holds until you get there. So don't give up.
Right. So this is one of your books. How many other books you wrote?
I'm actually working on my 2nd book now. That's actually going to be more of a nonfiction book.
Okay.
This is more like a memoir type, you know, book. It was just my first one. I just need to get something out there and get it out of me just to get started.
Right.
But the 2nd one is actually, right now it's a working title, but it's more lines. It's along the lines of From Tragedy to Triumph. The Lord Knows My Heart.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever think about, because I know you're an actress, you know, shout out to you because she's actually in Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
So did you ever think about, are you thinking about turning this into a movie or a web series? Because you know the web series is popping out there now, you know.
Yes.
So what are you, are you thinking about doing something like that?
I have thought about it, especially being in film production, behind the camera as well as in front of it, because I'm actually currently also directing my first play.
Okay, tell the people about that.
My first play, it's called Sisters on Fire. It's going to debut on March 4th, 2017 at the Roosevelt Library in Long Island. It's at 2 p.m. and it's actually a free play, so don't tell me you can't afford it.
Exactly.
All you got to do is show up,
right,
fill up the seats, be there and enjoy it. You know, it's the insight of how African American women feel on different views. Black Lives Matter. There's a young teenage girl who is just becoming herself and going to college and coming out of that naive stage and growing into being a woman. You know, it's just the different stages of African American women and where they've come from and where they're going and where they are now.
Okay, so the whole entire cast is actually women.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's written by women. It is acted by women and directed by women.
Yeah. Oh, nothing but women. Round of applause for nothing but women. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So I gotta go to Long Island to see all these beautiful, talented women.
Absolutely. I mean, unless you want us to come to you, you can always let us know, and you know.
Yeah, we can bring them in here.
Well, you know, listen, I like to serenade my women now. You know, I got some music to entertain the ladies. If you know you need your boyfriend to come up there now.
Oh, well, all right.
You know, For You Radio is always here in full effect. Superstar Keisha let you know.
Always got the track, huh?
Oh, always got the track. Here, you'll see a couple of the things he done put together. But yeah, he's an R&B singer as well.
Nice.
I think it's amazing though what you're doing, coming from your I would say your downs, right? It leads to your journey, to you progressing, and then you're doing extremely well, and you're blessed because you're still here through all those tragedies that could have took you out of here and made you feel like this is it, or hit rock bottom for you.
Many times
you know,
I did feel like that.
You could have quit it a long time ago.
Absolutely.
What made you say, I'm going to change the way I think? I'm going to, step out on faith and do this, because this is not something that is easy. It's easy to be said, but done is a different story.
Oh, absolutely. And don't get me wrong, I tried many times and failed. But the fact of the matter is I didn't want to continue to fail, and I had to prove something to myself. It wasn't just everybody else who said you'll never be nothing, you know, this is who you are, and this is the life you'll always have. I was like, no, it's not. And I have children. Like I have children who I wanted to set an example for. And I finally got to a point where it was like, you know what? I know that I'm better than this. I am greater than whatever is going on right now. And not only did I want to show that to my kids, but I also have grandkids.
Wow.
I have 2 grandkids, 8 and 5.
Right.
And my thing is, I want them to know that if you work hard, you can accomplish anything.
Right.
You might not want to. Don't get me wrong. None of us want to. But you got to do it if you want something out of it, because nobody's going to give it to you.
Right. What made you, at that turning point to say, you know what, I'm just going to change the way things are, and this is what I'm going to do to follow this path?
Yeah, what was your breaking point?
Yeah, what was your breaking point?
Well, being homeless did it, for one, and feeling like you had nobody. Feeling like you had nobody to turn to, nobody to support you, nobody to even call to get things off your chest if you had a bad day, But yet you got these kids looking up at you, kind of like, mommy, now what? So I had to find ways to get through it, and I definitely would love to say, I wish, I hope she's listening. Her name is Rhonda. Okay. She was like such an angel, Wow. I stayed with her with my 2 children until I left and found my own place and was able to get on my feet. There was a couple of people that finally did step up, but she was really there when she had her own, and she actually guided me in such a way that I wasn't sure about. She had her own kids. She had more kids than I did, and I'm like, well, how do you do this? I'm stressed. I don't want to go to the park. I don't want to do nothing.
Right.
And she's like, no, you just do this and you do that. And she gave me ways to do it.
Right.
And I tried, and whatever way didn't work for me, I adjusted it. There's no one way to do something.
Right.
And the only time you run out of options is when you stop trying.
Awesome.
With that being said, let's give a round of applause for that. That was a very good observation.
Yeah.
And listen, y'all guys don't lock nowhere. We're gonna take a show, another video, and we'll be right back to get in deeper with the one and only
Regina.
2 and 2, baby, For You Radio.
To the greatest, don't make it sound. Clown, if it's beef, chew it up. Bitch, it's time to chow down. Hustle hard, call me SpongeBob, bring it around town. They say get up later, fuck that shit, I got 'em now. Pound, click, clack, this that gun music, homie, get that. Goons on deck, that'll action like tic-tac. Can't keep your mouth closed, homie, we can fix that. This
I'm like daddy with the belt. But the difference is you getting bullet holes, not wealth. Ain't a nigga that can save you on God's green earth. When you coming sideways and you mess up work, and that money ain't right, and you playing me stupid, in less than 2 seconds, pound dollar gon' lose it. I'm from uptown, Morton Home Projects, rockin' with my boy LC from the BX. It sounds wrong. Collabing with Philly niggas, we shoot to kill, man. Lying, none of us missing what?
Yeah, what you thought, homie? You thought I was gonna get my dogs from Philly? LCTOD, coming at your head, partner. Get ready for it.
Hands down, cause I got the shot it. All the boys go through your body. And with them AKs, I'm gonna bang everybody. When the goons is on their way, nigga, get down and pray, nigga. Revolvers loaded and tuck, go ahead and make my day, nigga. I'm riding like a trucker, don't care about you suckers. Stay with the milk, so yes, I am a motherfucker. I see through you like water, so it should get out of order. Put the eagle to the back of your head like a quarter. Yeah, we getting money, oh, you not glad that we doing it? Yo, shorty's a pound cake, he begged me to put 2 in it. Wake and bake, West swag, boo, that's the movement. Niggas bringing down my high and happy that they ruin it. Run up in your spot, open doors like we live with you. Safety off, fully loaded, tell me what you gonna do. Guns drawn, you be like, alright. Hands up, blast off, JJ Dynamite. Drama from the hood, whoa, nobody can stop me. Don't always drink, but when I do, I prefer those Sakis. TOD and LC, Philly to NY, the East is back, we gonna eat, and if you hate, you gonna die.
All about my money, I hit them, split them, and tear them up. Wanna get it poppin', they feel me play about getting up. I'm so ecstatic, y'all. I'm wanting the static, y'all. Flip ninjas and body, y'all. I'm running through all of y'all. Better give me 5 feet, or you be resting 6 feet. My style is so damn unique, demasking in that black heat. So I burn them, baby, I cook them good. You ain't a champ, we moving you out your own hood. Fuck, lift from the hang them out, you ain't a threat. Run on your set, we shot calling and cashing checks. I pity those, should not get in the picture though. Holler at my ninjas and really fold you though. Diamond in the rough, we getting this paper rough. Standing at the top where you other ninjas is climbing up. You know the situation, you know what it really is. Back to my business, baby bar kid, I handle biz.
You wanna play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Yes, it's For You Radio. Round of applause for the panel and everybody that's here. I just got a PSA for you fellas. Don't you wish you was me? Don't you wish you was me?
You know they
to
do.
be sitting up here with not only with beauty, but also women who are making a positive impact in our community. One which is bringing you nothing but laughter and joy and a smile to your face. And the beautiful episode, talented book writer, also philanthropist, entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to let you know about her tragedies that turned into triumph. You understand what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I want to know, from both of my guests here today, what is a message that you would want to convey to the younger generation coming up on how to beat the odds?
Well, one of the jobs that I have is I run a mentoring agency that I founded back in 2007. And I talk to the youth. We have girls groups and we have boys groups alike. And, we have a lot of competition. The people who are mentors and parents, we compete against technology. We compete against all these cartoons that they got out here that are crazy now. So, we just pretty much do a good job of trying to explain to them how important it is to seek out your education and how important it is to not go with what today's trend is. But again, with a lot of these teens and a lot of these young folks, it's really hard. Plus, it's biology. The frontal lobe of the brain doesn't really develop until 27 years of age, they say. So we're fighting against all those different things. So, we're working with them in all different kinds of areas. But we can't give up on them. We just got to keep on trying until hopefully we can get through, or at least get them to, listen.
Well, I never knew that. I just learned something new. I didn't know that. The frontal lobe of
See,
the
you're
brain
never too old.
develops at
to learn.
27.
That's why you may say to yourself, God, why is my 19-year-old, why can't they get it together? Because the frontal lobe of your brain is responsible for critical thinking and reasoning, and this part of the brain does not mature until 27 years of age, sometimes more older in some people. As
Okay,
we know.
is that different in men?
Men,
as far as men and females,
it's
because
older with men. Females definitely mature
maybe 27.
quicker. Yeah.
Men maybe 47.
Yeah, maybe. A lot of women may agree with that.
I wouldn't even attempt to challenge you on any issues pertaining to the man and woman thing because there are 4 women in here. Us as men can't even handle the one that we have.
I know that's right.
Yet we still try to pull it off for whatever.
47.
That's amazing, though. That's amazing that you're doing that for the community.
Yes.
I love it.
And
Regina,
Regina,
how do you feel about
how do you
that?
feel about it?
Well, I mean, I just try to be there for them because, I mean, and just speaking from experience, at one point I honestly wasn't. You know, I was disconnected because of what I was going through. And it's like when you don't have a relationship with your own children, it's hard for you to connect with anybody else's
That's
kid
right.
to show them the right way. So honestly speaking, at that point, at some point, I wasn't in the right position, you know, to be anybody's, motivator or inspiration or anything like that. As I kind of got to know myself and became who I was and tried to figure out which direction I was going, that's when I knew where I was going to take anybody else. So with kids, you have to learn to talk to them, but you have to also learn to listen. And you can't talk at them. Like, they're little people, you know? They're people too, you know? And granted, a lot of things they may say we don't understand, and it's just because that's their language. It doesn't mean it's not right, you know? Because I'm always trying to correct my daughter when she speaks. Lord knows I am. However, it's, you know, if you listen, they got a lot to say, and sometimes they'll surprise you.
Yes.
Because she does surprise me. So it's like now my goal is to not so much be her friend, but I'm trying to show her and her sisters that I've changed and that I'm now there for you. And I know I wasn't before. And I'm sorry for that. I apologize. Like, that's a hard thing to do too.
Right.
But I have, like, wholeheartedly apologized for that. But you have to learn to be a role model and do things because they're always watching.
Right.
They're always watching. You know, so people have to understand. Kids may seem like they're out of control, but when you are doing something that's out of control, who's watching you?
Right. Them kids.
That's right. You know, it's a learned behavior. You have to show them if you expect them to know anything. And if you don't introduce them to certain things, then they just won't ever know.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, so true.
When it comes to when it comes to the political issues and things that we're dealing with right now, I want to know your views on where you feel like this country is gonna go, or where you feel like just an opinion, your own opinion, of where you see the country, foreseeing the country going within the 4 years of this presidency by Donald Trump.
Well, just to kind of get my answer out the way. For one, I can't stand politics, but I'll answer. I don't know where the country is going to go, but I know every day I have to get up and go. So as long as I continue to do what I have to do every day, the country can do what it's got to do. You know what I mean? It's always affected me without affecting me and vice versa. You know, so I honestly don't feel that whoever's in that White House, I'm not going to say don't make a difference for the country, but for me individually, like, I still have to move accordingly in order to, you know, get any results that I want. So I don't know what he's going to do.
And you know what? I pretty much feel the same way. You know, a lot of times we don't know behind the scenes of what their intent is. You know, but I know I still got to get up and work, no matter what they do and what decisions they make for our country. You know, I just know that it's so much stuff going on. People got so many personal opinions. They got so much to say, and you know, but they not behind that door. You know, so a lot of times, being though we hear so many different things from different people, especially the media. You know, it's so much confusion going on. So you know what? I know I still got to get up and go to work. So I can't even, even think about what's going to happen as far as what they're going to do while he's in office, you know?
I think it was a couple of points that were made clear too, that, you know, we've been through eras, you know, of presidents that were just what people would consider trash. You know, we've been through a rough times over and over and over again. But one thing that I do believe in is I believe in this generation of children. And one thing about this generation that I think is positive, is one of the positive things, is that they have more tolerance of people who are different than them. Even if they're out west, down south, I noticed that this generation, just little by little, they're getting a little bit more tolerant. You know, they don't know anything about the civil rights movement and having hot coffee thrown in your face and dogs biting on them. They don't know that, and so, you know, hopefully on both sides, you know, hopefully we'll see more of it. But I think that that's what ultimately might save us. You know, is these kids are being a little bit more tolerant and not listening to everything that this president has to say, all this negativity. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Are you for or against abortions?
Oh, let me answer that. Listen, I'm for it. For several reasons, but sometimes you should, of course, protect yourself by all means. And if you can't raise a child, why have it? You know what I'm saying? But don't wait until the baby is like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they got places where you can go all the way up to some months, you know. But to me, if you can't take care of a child, why have it?
I mean, I agree with you. I think that it definitely should be an option, because you never know what the circumstances were that caused the pregnancy to begin with. Whether it was a violent act, whether it was incest, you know, you just don't know what the circumstances were. I don't think it should be a form of birth control by any means. Now, people who use it as that, like, not only are they doing something to the baby, but they don't realize they're doing something to their body. You know, so I do think it should be an option, but definitely not something that's used like popping a pill.
Right.
You know, it's not your plan B.
I just have to say that I'm not for or against abortion, but I am pro-choice, and it's a woman's choice. Period.
Absolutely.
Bottom line.
Right, because now you see, you have a situation where I feel like a woman shouldn't be stripped of her right to make a choice for herself and her body. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's situations where, like you said, you can be raped, and you really want to bring a child into the world under those pretenses? That child will never get a shot at stability or even know what a family is like, the way it was, you know, was created. But in the same token, I feel like you have some people who you treat sex like it's a hobby. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And so they continuously keep making these kids, and us as taxpayers continuously keep paying for them children. You understand what I'm saying? And I do think that you should be, people on male and female should be more responsible sexually. You understand, when it comes to having sex? A lot of people, you know, want that, you know, I just want that good feeling right now. Or I don't like that, you know, the condom thing. But I'd rather a woman not bring a child into this world knowing that it can't offer the child anything, opposed to bringing it here and then just allowing the child to raise itself. Because we got a lot of that going on right now. You know, kids are hanging out with their parents like they're friends. I don't know how they do that. You know, I see, you know, man, women, mother and daughter double dating with each other. You understand what I'm saying? Smoking weed together, you know, drinking together, borrowing each other's clothes. Like, at some point, it is a fine line. There's certain things you shouldn't do in front of your parent. I don't care how old you are.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care how old you are. There's certain things are no. Real quickly, because I want to ask you women, because, you know, all three of you women are mothers, am I correct?
Yeah.
You all have children. What is a mother's biggest fear? What is a mother's biggest fear for their child?
That's a loaded question in 2017,
Yeah, right?
especially when you have a son.
The thing
I would
is
say my
that
son.
All three of y'all will say something different, though.
I I'll let
One of
you
my
ladies
biggest
go.
fears with
Just give me one.
especially with my oldest daughter, that she don't kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? Cause her temper is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely meet all the guys that she get herself involved with, and I tell them straight up, just don't lie to her. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest, and you're gonna be okay. Because my daughter is crazy. If you lie, you cheating, you creeping, trust me. Her temper is something terrible. You know, whereas though my other daughter, she more so let it roll off. And you know, my daughters, they not into dating this person, that person. We long term. So, you know, I can count on one hand how many men been in my life as well as my daughters. And my oldest is 27 and the other one is 24. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't been in a lot of relationships because they long term. And I was brought up that way, you know, so you won't see me with a bunch of men here, men there. I never brought them in my house, and I never dealt with it like that. If I'm with you, I'm with you, you know. So one of my biggest fears for my oldest daughter is that, you know.
Temper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a big fear. Going down.
Oh, where would I begin? Well, I mean, I can't say them getting pregnant because I'm already a grandmother. But I'm like, wow. I think honestly my biggest thing because of my journey is letting go. You know, not that I don't want them to grow up. Yeah, I want you to grow up and I want you to go on and I want you to move out. Like, yes, but I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go of being mommy. See, as they grow up and you get to certain stages in life, like your level of, I don't want to say motherhood changes, but the way they react to you can change. Especially as they're going through. You know, so I have a 15-year-old, I have a 24-year-old, and a 25-year-old. 24 and 25-year-old, things that they experienced with me were some rough times. So right now, that's what they kind of harbor on. And some of the choices I make now, they're like, why are you acting funny? No, I'm not acting funny, I changed. Like, you know, I'm doing something different. So it's like, I'm trying to let go of my own ways, but hold on to them, and they just kind of want me to let go. And I like letting go is my biggest thing. Because my thing is I'm trying to build a bond. For me, it's never too late. You know what I mean? My thing is I've always been your only parent. Like, I'm a single parent. And I've always been your only parent. Yes, I made mistakes. And some of the mistakes I made were from just what I knew. So you got to understand, if those are the only options I know, I can only do that.
Right.
But now that I know better, I do better. But to let go is something I want to do.
That's a very good point.
Yes.
Going down the line.
Come on, Akeisha.
Yeah, I think some of my answer has to do with letting go. I definitely spent many years being a helicopter mom. I hate to admit it, you know, but very proud of the way that they turned out. You know, and I think that my biggest fear is just for my African American son. You know, my sweet boy who's 22 years old, that, you know, he is just such a good person through and through, in and out. But just because of the times that he's been born in, you know, is working against him. So with my son in particular, I mean, I get nervous every time they leave the house, but particularly for my black son is what I have fear for. And so, you know, like I said, that's why, you know, one of the reasons why I launched the mentoring agency was because of my son, and just to, you know, try to help other single parents who are in poverty, and, you know, their children's sole supporter. So yes, I know that's a long answer, but, you know, definitely the times that we're living in, my son especially, but, you know, unfortunately being born black in this country is just, it's unfortunate that what our children have to go through and have been going through.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I just continue to pray. That's the bottom line. I continue to pray and keep hope.
Yeah, raising boys is not easy. I have a 17-year-old, and trust me, when he got 12, ain't no more mommy. You know what I'm saying? His whole life changed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, really? You know, and we're having girls. My daughters, it seemed so easy. Oh no, I don't know. But for me, it seems so easy. You know, because I grew with them. I was actually 18 when I had my daughter. I was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
On welfare, raising her, going to high school, took her to school because I was fortunate enough to went to a school that had school for parents that had, you know, young teenagers that had, you know, children. So when she was 3 months, she was going to school with me. You know, the yellow bus would come pick us up. She'll be dressed and I'll be dressed and we go there, you know. And it went like that, and it showed me a lot of responsibilities and growth. I'm my daughter's friend, but I'm not their friend. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'm a friend where they respect everything I say. You know, they follow my lead and they listen. You know, whereas my son is like, Ma, that was back in the days, Ma. You know what I'm saying? Ma, we don't do that now, Ma. You know what I'm saying? So he's so like, Ma, you old school, Ma. You don't know. You know, but my daughters, they was like, okay, Ma, yeah, you right. Let me do it this way. Yeah, you right. You know, so they more so willing to work with me. But that boy, he's sneaky. He be in his room. I be like, what you doing in there? Nothing. I'm watching TV. You know what I'm saying?
And he's how old?
17. 17.
He's
Want to
like my
lock the
15-year-old
door.
though, yeah.
Want to lock the I said, listen, don't, your sisters ain't lock no door and you ain't locking no door. You know, and I ain't play that locking no door. You know, I took.
Generation.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's
This generation, this generation sticks out the most to me because this generation is fearless. Okay,
Yes.
they fear nothing.
Fear nothing.
No. You understand?
And that's
what I'm
scary.
saying? And you should be very afraid. You understand? Because when you're fearless, there's nothing that stops you from wanting to accomplish whatever it is that you're thinking. You understand? And because there's a very poor rate of male figures, you know what I'm saying, for these young men to see, they confiscate by looking and getting the embracement from off the streets.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? To replace that love they feel like they wasn't getting at home from a father figure. You understand? Because, you know, not all men, but a majority of us men have allowed women to become mommy and daddy.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying, to these children? And it's not a good ratio, but I have seen men stepping up more than ever now.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So I definitely want to give credit where credit is due.
Right.
Starting to see more men out there on the battlefield with their children. You know, what I do want to talk about is that I see that goes on a lot, y'all, and y'all let me know if y'all have experienced that too. But people who were once together, that have a child together, they break up and they don't know how to separate. The fact that we're parents,
Right.
we're no longer together. Although you didn't like what happened when we were together, we're no longer together, but we have to come together for this child. Why is it that it's so hard nowadays for people to separate the two? Because the relationship with your son's mother and the relationship with your child are two different relationships.
That's right.
Well, speaking from experience, I believe that a lot of times one or the other have some things going on inside where they just don't want to let go. And they use that to say, you know what, your mother is this, your mother is that, I'm not coming. You know what I'm saying? Your mother did this to me, so I'm not coming. And it really, really hurts the child. It really do. And they just don't understand that, but they holding something in that makes them say, you know what, it is what it is, I'm gonna let it go, I ain't even going over there. And that's through experience. That's through experience, you know what I'm saying? And it really hurts because going through it, when my son walked through that door and his father is not there, his biological father is not there, I saw it in his face when he was 16 months. Where's daddy? And I couldn't explain it. I couldn't tell a 16-year-old, well, he mad because him and I is not together, but it was his choice, and he didn't like the outcome of his choice.
Right.
He made a choice. You have a choice. You know, and he didn't like the outcome of it, so he decided the best thing for me to do is to stay away. But with that being said, you know, when those things happen, me personally, I never said anything bad about his dad.
Right.
Because
Exactly, yeah.
his father is his father regardless if we together or not.
That's right.
If anything, I encourage my son, once you call your dad, once you call your grandmother, call your aunts, you know. And you
I
know,
applaud that.
all what he
I
say,
applaud
Mom, they don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? 17, he's still saying that they don't want to be bothered. I said, but one day, you have to take it upon yourself to go to them.
Yeah.
Even though you feel like you don't want to, you know, one day you're gonna have to take it on that step. And I feel like, you know, sometimes people might say, well, the father should know better. But sometimes people mentally, that's just not there.
That's right.
Something is going on
That's right.
for that man not to come and say, you know what, I have a son and he need me.
That's right.
So
Yep.
to a certain degree, you know, because people that got different behaviors, you know what I'm saying, mentally, you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? They reaction to things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can say, oh yeah. But some of them hide it so well
They hide it real good.
that you can't even detect it.
That's right.
So I put some of those thoughts in my mind to say this is probably why he don't come around. He was punched in the face so bad because the decision he made and what I did afterwards, he can't cope. So the best thing for him to do is to stay away. And my son had to suffer and go through that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and it's
that's
sad.
one of the things I think why some of our fathers is not there
It's
for the
sad.
children. It's sad. And that's no excuse. But when you working in a hospital and there's a unit, behavior unit, you know, people that mentally schizophrenia and all that stuff, those things you see in a person.
I mean,
and
but
you can detect it.
you know
Not
what,
that I'm trying to
Keisha?
get off the subject,
No,
but
no,
we
you're
really
right.
don't know why. And we think personally it's something I did, it's
Right.
something he don't love me or our child, he don't love our child. But sometimes people can cover up some
Well,
stuff.
I think 99% of the time, it's definitely something that's within that person. It's
Mhm.
not the outside, it's the inside. You know, because first of all, they have to be honest enough with themselves to say, I made this decision and
Mhm.
I walked away.
Mhm.
Because even if the other parent takes the child away, the parent who's left behind still has that choice to go find them,
Mhm.
to go, whether it be to court, whether it be, you know, to do whatever they have to do to be a part of that child's life.
Right.
But if they have like been through something where they messed up, it's hard for them to say, you know what, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I messed up. I have to take responsibility for what I did. At that time, this is what was going on with me. However, now
Mhm.
things are like this. People don't want to address that because it's a hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And until you can be honest with yourself, you can't go to the next person to be honest with them.
Right.
You practice lying so much that you
Mhm.
believe your lies. So you
Mm.
think that when you open your mouth, the next person is supposed to believe you too.
Right.
You know, so a lot of people just hit this brick with it, like, you know what? Oh, I done been going this long, so I might as well just forget it, because now I'm not ready to go back and admit that long ago, this is what I did. Why bring up
Exactly.
old stuff? Because that old stuff is what's causing today's problem.
Right.
And they don't get that.
Mhm.
Everything is connected. You can't just forget the past.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
you
there.
can't.
It's there.
I always say, you know what I'm saying? You know, let your love for your child override the dislike that you have for that parent. You understand what I'm saying? So your love for your child should override any disdain that you have for the other parent.
You know what? I can agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, we have to stop making these excuses that, oh well, my father wasn't there for me. You know what I mean? So therefore, the fact that I'm so angry with you, I'm gonna let it override me getting to be with my child. You understand what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
It's not, it doesn't make sense logically. You know, that's why I said there's an issue with this generation when it comes to separation. You know what I'm saying? The relationship didn't work for whatever reason. We reached our ceiling. Maybe we was put together just to make these beautiful children.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is sometimes it's just the case.
Right.
Right.
Just a reason.
You understand what I'm saying?
Reason
Let's
or season.
respect that. Maybe your husband is somewhere else. I was just supposed to be the father of your children. You were supposed to be the mother of mine. That's it. That was God's plan for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know? My thing is, how long do you stay angry? We talking about you letting these kids grow up from, you've been mad from since he's been a kid. Now he's a grown man.
But see, now that anger also transfers.
So what are we doing? Right.
It also transfers.
So
right.
Somebody has to be the mature one.
Absolutely.
I can't follow your lead. You understand what I'm saying? Look, you might feel the way you feel about me, but guess what? Cassandra needs us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever we went through, Cassandra needs us.
Right.
Because when your kid going out there in them streets and he banging and he taking lives or he robbing or he stealing, as a father, you failed.
Mm-hmm.
And as a mother, you failed. Why? Because no matter who was wrong, your job was to protect your cub. Raise your cub. And somewhere along the line, not all of us, but we tend to forget that the children are the main priority. And once you start making children, you guys become secondary. We become secondary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
the relationship.
The relationship, at some point, you got to break the chain. If your dad wasn't good to you, you know how that made you feel?
Right.
Do the opposite of that. Just like, you know what I'm saying? You know, just like the beautiful Regina just said up here today, you have to change your mind in order to change your life.
Right.
Change from the inside and it will shine out. You understand what I'm saying? We have to take back being leaders to our children first, because that's where it starts at home. You got to be able to captain your ship at home before you can go out there and captain others. You know what I'm saying? And correct the wrongs out there. But I just really want to say I really appreciate you guys for coming up and hanging out with me and Keisha. I believe this was an excellent show. We dropped a lot of jewels on them today.
I loved it. It was fun. Like I said,
You
thank
know.
you for having me. I enjoyed
We
it.
dropped a lot of jewels on today. Really quickly, I want you to re-announce the name of your book, where they can find your book, where they can order your book, buy your book, where they can find you, follow you, and once again, let them know the dates for your upcoming event for the play.
Okay, my book is entitled My Journey to a Side Satisfied and Finding Myself in the Process. I am currently, the book, you can get it on Amazon. I also have copies that I'm autographing and selling as well. You can follow me on my Instagram at Caution, CAUTIONN21. You can go to my Facebook, which is Regina Ms. Extreme Caution Hardy.
All together.
Yeah, all together, one big word, because you know how they be wanting you to prove stuff that's your name.
Right.
You know, I'm on Twitter. That's also Regina Hardy or Extreme Caution. I have 2 accounts there. I'm directing a play currently in Long Island, Nassau County, Long Island, which is going to be, the first debut is going to be March 4th at 2 p.m. and that's going to be at the Roosevelt Public Library Theater. The second date.
It's free.
And the second date is Nassau Community College, which is going to be March 21st at 7 p.m. and that is also free. You can actually go on to Eventbrite and you can RSVP your tickets. And I would love to see you all come out. Before I pass the mic on, what I just would like to say is understand life is difficult for everybody. And a motto that I've learned to live by is that the only limitations we have in life are the limitations we set for ourselves.
Facts.
Facts.
Thank you.
All right, Key. All right, Akeisha, let us
so
know.
you can find me on Facebook at Akeisha, A-K-I-S-H-A, last name Casimir, C-A-S-S-E-R-M-E-R-E.
Man.
And I don't have any book signings coming up, but I am starring in a porno film. It's called, no, I'm kidding. I love it. I love doing comedy. It's a good stress reliever. It's good self-care for me. But the love, my first love is just helping my community and helping these, these black kids and especially these young black men not become extinct. That's my most favorite job in the whole wide world.
Nice.
Man, that is super duper awesome. Super duper awesome. Only here at For You Radio will you get this type of talent coming through your speakers and you at your home via whether you on your cell phone, your computer, your
iPad,
tablet, or
whatever.
iPad, right? This is just absolutely dope. I had a great time.
Yes.
Superstar
Keisha is in the building, about to head back to Jersey.
Jersey.
Listen, y'all know y'all can find me on Facebook, Keisha Williams, also on Instagram, KEESHA03. Look us up. I'm on Bum Rush, the web series.
Yeah.
I'm in Envious.
Yeah.
Or I'm also Poor Girl, Rich Girl. Listen, we're gonna be in Harlem, April the 29th.
Wiley
you know what I'm
High
saying?
School.
The Wiley High School on 114th Street. So make sure y'all, follow me, and you get the 411. You know, hey, I'm here each and every Friday for you radio. I'm here for you.
That's right.
8 to 10.
Stand up.
I know that's right.
Stand
I
up.
have to look for the pilot on Up on Sugar Hill.
Yes.
Yes,
yes,
Up
yes,
on
yes,
Sugar
yes.
Hill. I'm filming tomorrow morning.
Okay,
So early in the
okay.
morning I'll be on set. Pilot Up on Sugar Hill, written by Ann Mitchell, being directed by JT and Arson and Ray. And it is just phenomenal. And like all these projects come up, and it's not that I forget them. So plus, trust me, I love y'all. But
Right.
It's like there's just so much that goes on in life, and you know, it's like I'm just blessed and happy to be doing it.
Yes, I know, girl.
Yes,
That's good. That's a good
absolutely.
feeling, you know, because you know when you got stuff going on, you got a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes you forget a lot of things at the time. But you know, shout out to all those things and all those projects that we all are doing, you know, and it helps us to get to our next level in life. So I appreciate everyone that actually, you know, put me down, gave me the 411, and that's why I'm here for you, and that's what I live by. I am here to help you, and I always ask God to use me to help others. And you know, with so many things going on, it's nothing but opportunities, not for me but for others. Trust and believe. That's how I feel, and that's how I work.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boyfriend, LC, in the building. Each and every Friday from 8 to 10. I'm rocking out here with the one and only For You Radio. Shout out to the homie DJ Hands. Congratulations on the baby and your engagement. We look forward to being in a suit and tie and dresses and shoes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bay Still Waters. You know what I'm saying? The General, our other, you know what I'm saying, host of this show, who could not be here today, but he's here in spirit. And we look forward to seeing you next week, sir. Shout out to superstar Keisha. Keisha has approached her 1 year mark here at For You Radio. So round of applause for Keisha.
Oh my God.
She's hit her 1 year mark. And next week, you know what I'm saying, she will be presented with something for her 1 year accomplishment. This is a new world for Keisha, and I'm just so proud of her. You've taken this by storm. This was a phone call that I made, and I said, Keisha, I want you to come up and be a guest host. And she said, wow, I've never done radio. I said, it's okay. You understand? Just be you. You understand what I'm saying? People are going to fall in love with the realism of who you are. You know what I'm saying? And just be you. There's no script to this. She came here, she rocked out. They loved her, and she loved it. And from then on, we've been running full blaze, straight along ahead, one full year. And then acting as well. You understand what I'm saying? She's acting, she's doing her thing now. And Poor Girl, Rich Girl. And now you're on and on to more and more things.
Yes.
That is absolutely wonderful. I love seeing that growth. So round of applause for Keisha for doing her thing. I want to acknowledge you on that. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's a wonderful thing. She's doing her thing. Y'all know my motto. Stop putting your foot in people's chests and start extending your hand and pulling someone up. Help someone today, because tomorrow they might need to be there for you. You know what I mean? You're better than no one, and no one is better than you. So catch me here every Friday from 8 to 10 For You Radio. Get your tickets at thesymphonyspace.org. Come see me and a whole list of some talented people at the Symphony Space Theater February 18th to see me at perform The Defiled Bed, Pain Between the Sheets. It's going to be an invigorating play, a lot of messages, and it's going to be wonderful. So make sure you're there. Only here For You Radio, baby. Peace and love, y'all. Stay safe.
All right.
Yeah.